Jefferson County Code Law number 2 is back in session. Code is in session with the motion to revoke probation docket. Next case is cause number M326366, case of style State of Texas versus Diego Angel Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, is that your full name? Mr. Rodriguez, would you please raise your right hand, the other hand? Mr. Rodriguez, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Mr. Rodriguez, you may put your hand down. How you doing, Mr. Rodriguez? You doing okay?
Yeah,
That's good. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Langston Adams. Attorney Adams, how are you doing?
Doing well.
Mr. Adams, you waive the record in Mr. Rodriguez's case?
Yes, I do.
And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Colby Harper. Attorney Harper, how are you doing?
Good, good.
The state, Jefferson County Probation Office is represented in this case by Mr. Ernest Perry. Mr. Perry, how you doing? That's good. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, I have before me a motion to revoke your probation that was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion, it alleges that you, Diego Angel Rodriguez, was tried on September 20th of 2021 for the offense of DWI or driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. You were found guilty and assessed punishment at a term of 365 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail, a fine of $1,500. The court probated the confinement for a period of 18 months. In this motion, there are 7 allegations.
State man, I think allegations 2 through 7, Your Honor. We're going to proceed only on allegation number 1.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, the state is abandoning allegations 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And what that means is the state will only be proceeding on allegation number 1. And allegation number 1 alleges that you, Diego Angel Rodriguez, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the months of July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2022. And as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Mr. Rodriguez, to allegation 1, how do you plead? True or not true? You have to speak up.
True.
True, okay. Now, are you pleading true to allegation number 1 freely and voluntarily? You have to speak up.
Yes.
And are you pleading true because it is true? It's true, all right. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment, is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there are a set of initials, DAR, on the line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means MTRP stands for Motion to Revoke Probation, true to allegation 1. Did you place your initials on this line? On this line? Okay. On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature? And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there's only one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
You have no right to appeal.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Rodriguez, before you signed and initialed these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Mr. Rodriguez, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 1 Now, Mr. Rodriguez, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
You are? State, I have before me states exhibit number 1. State you like to offer states 1?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Adams, do you have any objections?
No objection.
No objection. States exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Adams, you advised in counsel, Mr. Rodriguez, is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial? Mr. Adams?
No, he's competent.
Okay. And Mr. Rodriguez, your attorney, Mr. Adams, is advised in counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation? Mr. Rodriguez, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 1. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
In exchange for a plea of true and allegation number 1, the states agreed to recommend 15 days in Jefferson County Jail. The court calls the defendant that's credit for 13 days.
Mr. Rodriguez, the state is offering that you serve 15 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for the 13 days in jail that you have already served. The court cost in this case is $67. Will you be able to pay the $67 court cost?
No, right now,
Okay. Okay, give me, may I, hold on a minute, let's see if I can, I won't have access to this affidavit, okay. Mr. Rodriguez, I have a document here that is titled, is this just one page? Oh, yeah, okay, the rest of it right here. Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, I have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishment. Excuse me, that's titled affidavit of indigence. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, there it is. Mr. Rodriguez, could you show that to Mr. Rodriguez, that page? And this is the second page. Mr. Rodriguez, is that your, showing that second page? Mr. Rodriguez, is that your signature on the other side? Is that your signature above the line that's titled defendant signature?
Yes.
Okay, now, Mr. Rodriguez, I see that a magistrate, let me see. The magistrate stated that you met the eligibility requirements. In essence, they found that you're indigent. Is your situation still the same? Your financial situation? No income? Okay, so Mr. Rodriguez, the court is going to find that you are indigent, and based on that finding of indigence, the court cost of $67 will be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez, the court is going to follow the plea bargain that you entered into with the state. This will conclude your case. You're going to stand on the X next to the attorney, next to your attorney, right here, or next to your attorney, and follow the directions of our clerk. Once you finish following her directions, then he'll follow the bailiff. Okay, this is cause number M 332-952, case of style of state of Texas versus Andre J. Sias. Mr. Sias, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Sias?
Doing good.
That's good, Mr. Sias. You're represented in your case by your Attorney Langston Adams. Attorney Adams, how you doing?
Doing well, can't complain.
And the state is represented by Attorney Kobe Hopper. Again, Attorney Hopper, how are you doing? Mr. Adams, what is your announcement in Mr. Sias's case?
Not ready, just one reset copy.
Okay, now this is a case, I think I see you were, yeah, you were appointed back in, hold on a minute, November 8, 2022.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So, give us a reset date. Yeah, we need to get this case on the road.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
October 9th.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me, before we go any further, I need to make sure we got the bond conditions on Mr. Summers. We should.
I think you got the one that you go to jail to get you stamped.
Oh, no, order
Oh,
setting
okay.
bond, they not.
So,
Okay, this case will be reset. You're gonna get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go on your blessed. Court is back in session and the motion to revoke probation docket. We have 3 cases. First case is cause number M328046. Second case is cause number M328836. And the third case is cause number M330248. All 3 cases are styled in the state of Texas versus Amber Danae Croft. Ms. Croft, is that your full name? How you doing, Ms. Croft? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Croft. You're represented in your cases by your attorney, Dustin Galmore. Attorney Galmore, how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge. How are you?
I'm
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I understand. I'm in the same boat. Now, Mr. Hoffmeyer.
Yeah, I'll let the court know, I've discussed this with Mr. Gallimore on multiple occasions. Also discussed it with adult probation. We're going to want to set this for a contested hearing at the earliest possible that we can do this. And we can go forward at that time, if that's all right.
Okay, good.
Correct, Andrew? Okay.
Okay, give us the a hearing date. Okay,
How long?
it's a motion to revoke probation. What you mean, how long? You're talking about,
How time?
that's gonna take probably half day, huh?
No,
Oh,
no, no, I mean, no.
maybe 30 minutes at the most.
Oh,
It's just,
let's say an hour.
we got probation off. We do have some.
I mean, you mean, hold on, 30 days? You said, or-
Yeah. Standard
Give me
30 days.
30, if you don't mind, 30 days, Judge.
That's
In
fine.
case we have an officer witness that we want to call, but most likely, majority of it is administrative.
Okay,
So we can take care of that.
okay. Give us a reset date.
Thank you, wait, man. No, I appreciate it.
Okay. See you later, Mr. Perry.
Mr. Terry, let me give you a copy of the, report.
Now, Ms. Croft, your attorney is September 6th, is that right? Ms. Croft,
That's okay.
your case will be reset to September 6th
10,
of 2023 at 10 a.m.
Your Honor, and just for the court, yeah, we'd ask that,
What day of the week is that?
Wednesday.
we'd ask the reminder from that she's still on probation for all these cases, so.
Right.
She has to continue to report.
Okay,
September 6th.
Yes, 10 a.m. Want me to email it to you? I'll email it to you. So you don't have to vote.
Judge, in an abundance of caution, let me just make sure that.
okay.
Hold on.
You gotta look at the schedule.
A known conflict, since we're setting this for a hearing. Okay, I'm good.
You good? Okay, September 6th.
And MTRP is drug court, same day, that's it.
Okay. Now, Ms. Croft, your attorney is gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day.